Hey warriors. Dawn breaks. Silence hangs in the air. Then your alarm shatters it. And right there, in that one moment before your mind floods with thoughts, before the world starts making demands, you're holding pure potential. Right there. You can either let this day happen to you, or you can grab it with both hands and make it yours. Marcus Aurelius knew this battle intimately. Ruler of Rome, warrior, philosopher, and he faced mornings just like yours. He wrote in his private journal, "At dawn, when you're struggling to get out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being, not as a slave to comfort, not as a victim of circumstance, as a human being who chooses strength over weakness, discipline over drift." Here's the thing. Your mind is either going to be your weapon or your prison, and that decision usually gets made in the first 30 minutes after you wake up. Most people hand their power away before breakfast, grab the phone, start scrolling, let anxiety and comparison flood in before their feet even hit the floor. By the time they notice, the day already owns them, not you, not today. Stoicism cuts through the noise with one sharp truth: you can't control the world, but you can absolutely master your response to it. And that mastery starts the second you open your eyes. It starts when you decide this particular unrepeatable morning won't get wasted on autopilot. Seneca warned us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. So stop rehearsing worst-case scenarios before you've even had coffee. Start commanding your morning instead. Every sunrise is basically a reset button, a clean slate handed to you free of charge. You don't need to be perfect, don't need your whole life figured out. You just need to win the next 60 minutes. Because winning your morning builds momentum, and momentum is basically everything. It's the difference between people who talk about change and people who actually become it. So today, we're going through 10 Stoic practices that can genuinely reshape how you start your day. Not theory for the sake of sounding wise. Real tools you can use tomorrow morning to discipline your mind and walk through your day like someone who actually owns it. If you're ready to own your mornings, drop it in the comments right now. I wake up with purpose. 1. Today is yours, make it count. Every morning you're handed 24 brand new hours. Nobody can take them from you. Nobody can spend them for you. They're yours. But here's the catch. They disappear whether you use them or not. The Stoics called this memento mori, remembering death. Not to bum you out, but to actually wake you up. Seneca wrote, "It's not that we have a short life, it's that we waste a lot of it. Sit with that. We act like we've got forever, but we don't. And the mornings we throw away, we never get back." When you wake up, that first thought matters more than you'd think. Most people wake up thinking about what they didn't finish yesterday, or what might go wrong today. That's a losing game before it even starts. Instead, try starting with a simple declaration. Today is mine. I own it. I won't drift through it. That's not arrogance. That's ownership. Refusing to be a passenger in your own life. The Stoics believed every single day was a small version of your whole life. How you live today is basically how you live your life. Waste today, and you're practicing wasting your life. Honor it, and you're practicing a life of actual meaning. So when the alarm hits, don't hit snooze, don't check your phone. Sit up, breathe, remind yourself this exact day never comes again. It's not a rehearsal. It's the real thing. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only goal worth chasing, and it's won by letting go of everything outside your control." Yesterday? Not in your control. Tomorrow? not in your control. Other people's opinions? Nope. What's actually yours? This moment, this choice. You can't control the rain, but you can control whether you complain or just grab an umbrella. Making today count doesn't mean conquering the world. It means showing up with intention, moving through your day awake instead of on autopilot. 2. Your thoughts shape your day. Marcus Aurelius said the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, not your bank account, not the weather, not what someone said to you. Your thoughts. And honestly, the battle for your day gets decided in your head before you ever step out of bed. Wake up thinking, I don't want to do this, and you probably won't. Wake up thinking, I choose how I respond today, and everything shifts. Your mind is the most powerful tool you've got, and most people never actually train it. They let thoughts run wild, like untamed horses, dragging them wherever. The Stoics understood that discipline starts with awareness. You've got to catch your thoughts before they catch you. A negative thought shows up. This is too hard. I'm not good enough. Don't just let it settle in. Question it. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me, or is it just fear talking? Seneca warned us we suffer more in imagination than reality. Think about how many hours you've lost worrying about something that never even happened, replaying conversations that ended weeks ago, starting mornings inside a mental prison you built yourself. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, imagining hardship, not to spiral, but to prepare. And then they moved on with clarity instead of dwelling there. Every morning, you get to choose the lens you're looking through. Focus on what's wrong, or focus on what's possible. This isn't toxic positivity. It's intentional thinking, refusing to let your own mind bully you into a bad day before it's even started. Take 60 seconds when you wake up and just set your mental direction. I won't be ruled by fear today. I'll be thoughtful. I'll be strong. Your thoughts are seeds, and every morning you're planting a garden. Plant on purpose. 3. Leave yesterday behind. One of the most useful lessons Stoicism offers is this: you cannot change the past, not 1 second of it. And yet so many of us carry yesterday around like a heavy backpack. We refuse to set down, replaying what we should have said, who we should have been. And while we're stuck back there, today quietly slips away. Marcus Aurelius wrote, confine yourself to the present, not because the past doesn't matter, but because clinging to it just drains your power. Every morning is a reset, a chance to let go of what didn't work and step forward without dragging the weight of regret. That doesn't mean ignoring your mistakes. The Stoics valued reflection deeply, but there's a real difference between learning and dwelling. Learning says, I see what went wrong, I'll do better. Dwelling says, I can't believe I did that, I'm terrible. One moves you forward, the other keeps you stuck. Epictetus taught that we disturb ourselves through our own judgments. It's not the past hurting you, it's the story you keep telling yourself about it. Maybe you failed at something, hurt someone, missed a chance. Okay, that happened, but who says it defines you? Who says you can't wake up today and simply be different? Letting go of yesterday isn't pretending it didn't happen. It's refusing to let it run the show. Recognizing that you're not your worst moment, you're someone capable of growth, of showing up better today than yesterday. And that starts with one simple choice: to leave what's behind you. Ask yourself tomorrow morning, am I carrying something I don't actually need to carry? If yes, set it down. Forgive yourself. Not because it's deserved, but because you deserve some peace. 4. Control your mind. First, there's a reason the Stoics spent so much time on the mind. Because everything starts there. Your emotions, your actions, your results, your whole life. All of it flows from what's happening between your ears. Epictetus said it plainly, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. Most people spend their mornings just reacting. Wake up, check the phone, and instantly hand their mental energy away. A notification, a headline, and just like that, they're no longer in control. Their minds being pulled 10 directions before they've even gotten out of bed. Controlling your mind doesn't mean forcing certain thoughts. It means being intentional about where your attention actually goes. Not every thought that shows up deserves your energy. Some are just noise. Some are old patterns trying to repeat. You get to say, not today. Your mind is at its most vulnerable right when you wake up. Still half asleep, still fuzzy. And that's exactly when fear and doubt try to sneak in. You are not ready. This is going to be hard. Why even try? And if you're not careful, well, you'll believe them. But those thoughts aren't you. They're mental static, and you don't have to obey them. The Stoics valued morning rituals, not for superstition, but because the mind needs a structure. Before doing anything else, take control. Sit quietly, breathe, ground yourself, remind yourself who you want to be. Marcus Aurelius would wake up and tell himself, today I'll meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant. Not being pessimistic, just preparing his mind so nothing could catch him off guard. Control your mind first, and everything else gets easier. You stop overreacting, stop spiraling, stop letting one bad moment ruin the next 10. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you decided, first thing, that your mind belongs to you. 5. Start strong, finish stronger. There's a concept in physics. An object in motion stays in motion. Same goes for your life. How you start your morning creates momentum that carries through your whole day. Start slow and distracted, and that energy follows you. Start strong with focus and action, and you build a force that's hard to stop. The Stoics understood this deeply. They didn't wait around to feel motivated, didn't wait for inspiration. They acted first, and the energy followed. Seneca wrote, begin at once to live, and count each separate day as its own life. That means you don't ease into your day. You don't warm up to it. You go straight at it. Not with stress, but with purpose. Decide what matters most, and you do that first. 'Cause winning the morning wins the day, and winning the day wins your life. Starting strong doesn't require anything huge. It just means doing something that actually matters. 10 minutes of reading, a workout, journaling. Tackling the hardest thing on your list while your mind is still fresh. Whatever it is, it should make you feel like you've already won before most people have even gotten started. But starting strong is only half the equation. A lot of people fire out of the gate and fizzle out by noon big plans, quit halfway through. The Stoics couldn't stand that. They valued endurance, consistency, seeing things through. Marcus Aurelius said, just do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. It's not about flash. It's about being faithful to your own commitments, doing what you said you'd do, even when it's boring, even when no one's watching. So ask yourself 2 questions every morning. How will I start today, and how will I finish? A strong start with a weak finish is just wasted potential. 6. Act now, don't wait. Procrastination is quiet. It doesn't scream, it just whispers, you can do it later. and before you know it, later has quietly become never. The Stoics had zero patience for delay. They understood time is the one thing you never get back. Marcus Aurelius put it bluntly: think of yourself as already having lived, and take what's left and live it properly. Not morbid, just urgent. Most people wait for perfect conditions, more time, more money, more confidence, but perfect never actually shows up. And while you're waiting, life just keeps passing. Seneca said, "While we wait for life, life passes." You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start right now, this morning, with whatever you've got. The Stoics weren't into grand gestures. They believed in small, consistent action, doing what you can with what you have, where you are. Action is basically the antidote to anxiety. When you're stuck overthinking, worrying, imagining worst-case scenarios, action cuts straight through it. Doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to happen. Because movement creates clarity. Clarity creates momentum, and momentum creates results. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. The more time you spend thinking about something, the more reasons you find not to do it. Act immediately, and you don't give fear the chance to talk you out of it. Epictetus said no great thing gets created suddenly, but great things do get built through immediate, repeated action. Not tomorrow. Now. Doesn't need to be big. Make the bed, take a cold shower, write one sentence, do 10 push-ups. Just act. Because action builds trust with yourself, and once you trust yourself to follow through, you become genuinely hard to stop. 7. Focus gives you energy. Here's something most people get backwards. They think they need energy to focus. Actually, focus creates energy. Scatter your mind across 10 things, and you feel drained, exhausted, overwhelmed. Pour your full attention into one thing, and something shifts. You feel alive, capable. The Stoics called this single-mindedness. They believed a fragmented mind was a suffering mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Concentrate on every minute like it matters, like a person doing what's right in front of them with real, precise seriousness. Not what's behind you, not what might happen later. What's in front of you, right now." Because when you're fully present, you're not leaking energy into worry or distraction. You're channeling everything you've got into what actually matters. That's where the real power lives. Every morning, distractions are waiting. The phone, the inbox, the news, everyone else's problems. And every time you give in to one, you're handing away a piece of your energy. Attention is a limited resource, and where you place it decides what you build, what you accomplish, and honestly, who you become. Guard it. Seneca said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Multitask, and you're not really doing anything well, just spreading yourself thin. Focus on one thing fully, and you do it better, faster, and it feels better too." Focus isn't just about productivity. It's about presence, about saying, "This matters, I'm here, I'm not half in." Every morning, decide on your one focus. The thing that, if you did it today, would make everything else easier or unnecessary. And give it your full attention. No phone, no interruptions, just you and the work. 8. Small wins grow big. There's a lie we tell ourselves, that success has to be massive to count, that unless we're making huge leaps, we're not really progressing. The Stoics knew better. Greatness isn't built in one explosive moment. It's built through 1,000 small, consistent actions that nobody's watching. Epictetus said well-being comes through small steps, but is truly no small thing. Every morning you do one small thing right. You're building something, creating momentum, becoming someone new. You don't get disciplined through one big decision. You get disciplined by making the same small decision over and over. You don't build strength lifting heavy once. You build it rep by rep, day by day. Same goes for your mind. Every morning you choose to get up instead of hitting snooze. That's a win. Every morning you start with intention instead of scrolling. That's a win too. And those wins stack. They compound. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events, not for the world to read, but as a reminder to himself every single day, even as the most powerful man in Rome." He still had to practice the basics, still had to remind himself to stay focused, stay humble, stay disciplined, because he knew the small daily practices are what keep you grounded, what keep you sane and strong. Small wins give you proof. Proof you're capable. Proof you follow through. Proof you're not just someone who talks about change. You're someone who creates it. And that proof builds confidence. Not the loud kind, the quiet, unshakable kind that doesn't need to announce itself. Every morning is another chance to collect a win. Don't underestimate the small stuff. Making the bed, drinking water, 5 minutes of breathing, writing down one goal. These aren't trivial. They are the foundation. 9. Discipline brings freedom. Most people think discipline is a cage, all restriction, all no. The Stoics understood something deeper. Discipline is actually what sets you free. Undisciplined, you're a slave to your impulses, your emotions, your distractions. Wake up, and your phone controls you. Your cravings control you. Your mood controls you. You're being tossed around by forces you never chose to follow. Practice discipline, though, and you take the wheel back. You decide. You lead your own life. Epictetus, who was once a slave himself, wrote, "No one is free who isn't master of themselves." He knew exactly what real freedom meant. It's not doing whatever you want whenever you feel like it. That's chaos dressed up as freedom. Real freedom is having the power to do what matters even when you don't feel like it. Saying no to short-term comfort because you're committed to something longer-term. Discipline in the morning creates freedom for the rest of your day. Start strong. Handle the hard stuff first. Build momentum early. And you're not stressed later, not scrambling, not behind. You've already won. You get to move through the rest of your day with ease, with confidence, with real peace. That's freedom, not the freedom to do nothing. The freedom to do what matters without being run by fear, distraction, or doubt. Seneca said, "The most powerful person is the one who has themselves in their own power." And that power doesn't come from motivation. Motivation fades, comes and goes like weather. Discipline is what stays. It's what shows up when motivation's nowhere to be found. It's the bridge between goals and actually accomplishing them. The difference between people who dream and people who do. And here's the irony. The more disciplined you get, the freer you feel. Discipline clears out the mental clutter, the guilt, the constant "I should have." You know you showed up. That gives you peace. 10. You decide your day. Here's the core truth the Stoics want you to sit with. Nobody else is coming to save your day. Nobody else is going to make it meaningful or decide how you feel or what you accomplish. That's entirely on you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It's all within yourself in your way of thinking, not your circumstances. In how you respond, what you choose, how you think. Every morning, you're standing at a crossroads. One path is reaction, letting the world dictate your energy, your mood, your direction. The other is intention, deciding who you're going to be regardless of what shows up. The Stoics lived by a simple principle. You control your inner world, and that's enough. Can't control the weather, the traffic, what other people say. But you control how you meet all of it. That's your power. You're not waking up to a day that's already written. You're waking up to a blank page, and you're the one holding the pen. Yes, there'll be challenges, things you didn't plan for, but none of that decides your day. You do. You decide whether you're present or distracted, grateful or bitter, moving forward or stuck. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that actually matters." And your reaction is always your choice. This isn't about pretending everything's perfect. It's about ownership, refusing to be a victim of your own life. The Stoics faced war, loss, betrayal, illness, the worst life had to offer, and still chose to respond with strength and wisdom. They didn't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They asked, "What can I do with this?" That shift from victim to agent changes everything. So, 10 ways to discipline your mind every morning, straight from ancient Stoic wisdom. But here's the thing. Knowing this changes nothing on its own. It's what you actually do tomorrow morning that matters. Whether you take control of your thoughts, whether you leave yesterday behind, whether you act now instead of waiting, whether you start strong and finish stronger. The Stoics didn't write philosophy to sound clever. They wrote it to survive, to build meaningful lives in a world just as chaotic and uncertain as ours. And they did it the same way you will, one morning at a time, one choice at a time. Marcus Aurelius said, "Stop arguing about what a good person should be, and just be one." That starts tomorrow. The moment you open your eyes and decide today's going to be different. You don't need to be perfect, just intentional. You don't need it all figured out. Just show up. Every morning you choose discipline over distraction. You're casting a vote for the person you want to become. Those votes add up. They become habits. Habits become character. And character becomes your whole direction. So decide right now, who are you going to be tomorrow morning? Hit snooze and hand your power away? Or rise, take command, and build the life you know you're capable of? The Stoics believed philosophy isn't something you study, it's something you live. Every single morning is another chance to prove it, to become it. You are not your circumstances. You are not your worst day. You are someone capable of real greatness. And that starts with disciplining your mind, one morning at a time. If this landed, hit like, drop one of today's lines in the comments, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe. This is about building something for people who refuse to drift, who choose discipline and purpose every single day. Now go wake up tomorrow and own your day.